Hello. Welcome back to the final round of the Xonotic Strafe Competition, hosted at maps by Cool. 5 maps, and this is the final round. If this video is less than a week old, you can join the servers by going to Multiplayer in Xonotic, searching for XDWC, and looking for the Xonotic Strafe Competition maps. There will be many hosted around the world, so join your nearest server and give this game a go. This is a beginner's guide. Please check out the link in the description to the regular beginner's guide for how to move in this game. But if you don't want to watch that, then just hold W and jump, and you will be able to get around the map in the way that I'm going to show you now. Coming over that little block up the top here, you can go left or right, whichever way you want to. Down here, around to the outside, and take the stairs up. Following this all the way around, falling down this hole. You'll want to, if you are high speed, you'll go up and bounce over here. If not, you'll be taking this around here. Ooh, don't fall off the edge. Watch that block, round to the outside, stick into the walls as we are. Then coming around this section, you'll be dropping down, following this round into this little gap here. And following yourself all the way. Watch this step just here. And this one as well. Keep going round. Follow yourself all the way around this corner. This massive gap that is very difficult to take. We'll take a look at the faster routes in a little bit. And show you how you might be able to do them. What sort of speeds might be required for them. Dropping down here. Taking this bounce pad, you'll want to just go straight ahead. If you have got too much speed and you start hitting the wall, then start aiming between the bricks and landing about here and further as you get faster, because you will, because you're going to keep playing. Trust me, you're going to keep playing. You might think this is only a one-time deal, but you are going to keep playing this game. That's what happened to all of us, and now we're stuck in the retirement home of Xonotic. Keeping following it round, dropping down this section here. You can just drop off the end there or come round to this side, depends how you fancy it. So you can, yeah, just drop down there, follow that wall around, or following this. And then dropping down, I forgot which way I was going, dropping down here into this. You might end up falling in this lava, but don't worry, because you'll be given 2000 speed and sent at high velocity into the finish. So let's take a look at some of the faster routes you might be able to take then. Starting off, getting yourself up here a little bit quicker by taking a double jump off of this. Then through this next section, you'll be able to drop down here, take this jump, take this. It could also be possible to be faster to go on the right hand side, where you will drop down right on top of this, just here, and then up, then dropping down here. This is the route I was explaining before. Now a little trick here, left and right and up and over, and I'll try and explain that one a little bit better. So if you watch some previous videos in this series of guides, you will know this trick already, that we sort of come in at a 45-degree angle, get the up jump, and then start turning. Surfers love it. The other option here is that you come down here this side and go up off of the ramp, but that's quite a difficult turn, so I think this might be almost easier. But whichever one suits you, we'll show off all of the possible routes. Coming down here, we will want to bounce on here, get our way up to here. There is the route down here to take this ramp up, but we will take the top route because I believe that one is going to be the more tricky one and the less obvious one as well. So you can drop down. If you do accidentally get here and you can't do this jump, which I think if you've managed to get there, I think you make that jump. But if you do happen to be completely confused as to how you've got there, it will be possible. Whoop, will I make it? It's possible to come around this way and take this down and then take this up. Though, yeah, a bit more difficult of a route. Teleporters, of course, always there to save you. Coming through here, you'll then want to avoid these up blocks. This section, I think, requires 2,000 speed, is what I've heard. That it requires you to have 2,000 speed to take it. So there is a chance that even some of the top players might not be taking this one. But if you can't, then just take it diagonally and get around here. So yeah, that one's going to be difficult. It is just a straight jump, so I won't explain it too well. But yeah, we will see what happens with that one. Coming around here, you can, of course, if you have the spacing, skip that. Taking this ramp all the way over. I think dropping straight in this hole is possible. Then here, we'll see how much of the corner you can cut. And it could be a tricky technical bit, but that's going to come down to learning what you're doing, really, and where your spacing personally ends you. So you could even be coming so fast that you get all the way to the end there. But if not, then you'll be somewhere in the middle. Aiming between these two blocks seems like a reasonable adjustment. Coming really fast around this final big twisty section. It's not final at all. And a big jump here. I think 2,000 speed, maybe 1,900 is good there. Down here, double jump across. Take the drop down. And then straight into the finish. There are a lot of different options on this map. It is a very tricky and technical map. We'll see what the fastest ones are. Again, I said this on the last week. I think there might be different routes because this one's slightly longer than the one that I showed before. So you can take the double jump up to the right and it's a little bit shorter. But you do have the risk of falling into that lava pit. But assuming that you don't, assuming that you get the right spacing, it's a little bit shorter to get around to here. Otherwise, you come round and up to the left, drop down here, get a nice fast down ramp and carry more speed into this section. And this is all going to be a matter of personal preference and personal spacing, changing things at different times depending on what works best for you at that point in time. So you could be coming at quite some speed through here. This is going to be a tricky corner as well. Getting up here and following this ramp round. 2,300, as I said, is possibly what you'll need. I believe it. That was 2,200 and a bit. And maybe I'd have made it if I'd have adjusted and come on this. It's a rhombus shape. Is this a rhombus or is it a trapezoid? So it's slanted. That end is all wider than this end. But if you make it, that will be a lot of time save. This bit, it is probably possible to space yourself to get a double jump here to clear that gap. But it might be more difficult on this section. Here, straight into there is possible. Like I said before, it's going to be all about your personal spacing. Like that is a bad line because I crash into the wall. So it's better to take a slightly less direct route, but not crash into the wall, you see. So I come this side of the pillar, and I have full speed, and I can keep strafing all the way around here. Jumping on up this section, this should be good at a good speed. You'll want to try and take the corner off as much as possible. Following this round, you might need this, or it might be that your spacing and your angle brings you in such... especially if you're coming wide round. So if you're coming wide round here, it might be that you just go straight across like that. I'm not sure. Not sure. Don't quote me on this possibly happening. I just throw ideas out sometimes. But if you're coming very inside, then you'll probably follow, gaining more speed off the down ramp. Get the double jump. Ignore that I fell in the hole. Make sure you take this. It could get confusing. Drop down. Through here and to the finish. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been a fantastic tournament. I hope everybody has enjoyed. And I will see you for the end of results week. And I won't see you next week for another guide. But I will see you for the end of the tournament results. Thank you very much for watching. and I'll see you in the next tournament that is hosted.